So you're thinking about moving to Gladstone, Missouri? Well, we've got you covered. In this Google Map review, we're going to take a look at 3 different properties and 3 different price ranges in 3 different neighborhoods. So stick around to the end because we've got some great information that you're going to find helpful. So if this is the first time to your channel and you want to be up to date on all things Kansas City real estate, then subscribe down below, tap the bell icon for notifications, and every time we have a new video, you'll be notified instantly. Hi, my name is Fernando Marquez, and I'm an agent with United Real Estate Kansas City. So let's get over onto our first property. Before we start looking at the properties themselves, let me give you a quick overview of the area. So over here, here's the Missouri River, okay? And this area is where Gladstone is at. It's in Clay County, Missouri. It is in what's called Kansas City North, or the Northland. So that's what we're going to focus on over here. So in relation to Kansas City, here's Kansas City, here is Gladstone. So I'll tell you, here are the properties. I decided to throw in a 4th one in here that we're going to take a look at instead of 3. Here's Gladstone. Okay, we're going to take a look at this property right here, 1304 Northeast 56 Terrace, 71 Woodlands Drive, 6616 North Indiana, and the last one, 7238 North Myrtle. So these properties are right here, different neighborhoods, different price ranges. So, but I wanted to do the map so I can give you an idea of the highways. Okay, so you've got Antioch Road over here. It's the big one. It cuts right through Gladstone. Okay, a little bit over north. Okay, you've got North Oak Trafficway. It cuts all the way of the Northland. Got the highway system, I-35, I-29, 169, easy to get around. And anywhere in this location, we don't really have much traffic in Kansas City. This area, to get to downtown Kansas City, you're looking at about 15 minutes tops, maybe a little bit less, depending how fast you go. So this right here is kind of the map of the area. So let's go ahead and dive into property number 1. So here we are at our first property. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, just under 1,000 square feet. It's listed for $215,000. This right here is what you would, whether it's called a ranch style home. All the bedrooms and bath are on the top floor. Downstairs, you're probably going to have the mechanicals. It's what's in there. So let's just do a quick look at this. This is very typical of what you're going to find in a 1950s build. Okay. And this price range, $215,000. You might get some less that haven't been value added, haven't had some of these updates that you'll see, but that's typical for the area on the low end. You see a lot of this stuff, you've got the original railings, you come inside, the new flooring, some new windows. Obviously the kitchens are completely brand new. Looks like they did a pretty nice job. Regular standard carpet in the bedroom, ceiling fans in some of the rooms. The doors look to be original doorknobs, pretty neutral color paint in the interior. Here's the access down to the basement. You can see over here, there's really not a lot of room for other than storage, but it looks like it's got some updated mechanicals. It's a gas hot water heater. You got a covered porch in the back, which is always really nice. Let me see. It's got a pretty decent sized backyard, lot size. Here's the back looking towards the front. So this right is going to be a pretty typical property in Gladstone, Missouri. It's an older neighborhood. The good thing about some of these neighborhoods, all the trees that are in the area. So come summertime, trees are all filled out, lawns are manicured. It actually looks pretty nice. Got a lot of coverage for shade. This is what we've got going on the low end here in Gladstone, Missouri. So let's run over and take a look at property number 2. So this is property number 2 that we're going to take a look at. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, just under 1,900 square feet. It's currently listed at $300,000. This one right here is very typical of a 70s build. It's a raised ranch. You can see right here, all the living quarters are up top. So you have the basement downstairs and obviously the garage. So this one is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, just under 1,900 square feet. I know right here it says Kansas City, but trust me, it's not Kansas City. It is Gladstone. A lot of the properties that you're going to see in this area, this is going to be basically, I guess you can say your next generation after that, those 1950 builds. Obviously a little bit bigger, different look, but very popular. So this right here, you can see these have obviously new kitchen, planking, you got the subway tile in the back, you've got crown molding, which is always very nice. They have the little stubbier, shorter microwave, most likely because the distance between the top of the stove and the bottom of the microwave, there wasn't enough for code. That's why I've seen it, but sometimes it looks a lot nicer to have the small one. Stainless steel package, granite top, ceiling fans, new paint. This is a nice touch here. You don't see this very often. This is a large bay window, is what it's called. Everything in the bathroom's obviously brand new. Those are the things that you're looking for. I mean, this is a turnkey property. There's not much you're gonna need to do except unpack once you move in. New 6-panel doors, all the knobs are new. So this is a full rehab. Probably was not down to the studs, but you see the basement was finished out, so there's living quarters in there. As you can see here, it looks to have bathroom with the shower. You got your hookups. You got, looks to be like insulated garage doors. This is really nice when they epoxy the floor. That's a nice touch. That's definitely an upgrade. Looks like a 200 amp panel. Newer, obviously landscaping, newer mechanicals, not high efficiency, but newer nonetheless. So this right here is very typical of what you're going to see in that $300,000 price range. Hope that gives you a pretty good idea of what that's going to look like, for the kind of money that you want to spend. Let's go ahead and look at house number 3. Okay, so we are at our third property that we're taking a look at. This is a 5-bed, 4-bath, 4,500 square feet. So there's a lot of room here for a growing family. It's a decent sized home, to say the least. This right here, again, I'm not sure why it's pulling Kansas City, but it's not. It's a Gladstone, Missouri address. Must be a Zillow thing, because on the other ones like Redfin and stuff, it has it correct. So it's a 98 build, a lot bigger property. So let's take a look at this property. It's not as rehabbed, it's more original to the late 90s build, but it's a large property and it's in a pretty decent price range. As you can see over here, these colors make it look a little aged, unless you like that color. I'm not passing judgment on everybody, but you come in here, you can see the hardwoods, the stains on here, these tiles. You can tell, it just has a little bit older look. Not bad, it's just a little bit older is all. Nice fireplace, floor to ceiling windows overlooking the backyard and deck. Bathroom is pretty typical. Nice solid wood cabinets. These are oak cabinets. A lot of times most people come in, if they don't like that, they just repaint them, but it has a nice backsplash, granite tops, stainless steel appliances, crown molding. You're not going to see crown molding in properties that aren't, nicer or just cost more money to do that. These vaulted ceilings in the master, you should take a look at. It's a decent size master, and then you can see the bathroom, the setup. You see the square 4x4 tiles just kind of ages it a bit, but this is a great property to get into, to value add. You start making some repairs on here, making some updates, and in short order, probably is going to be worth a lot more, particularly if you focus on kitchen and bathrooms, which is where you need to focus on for value add. So this is down in the basement, so it has another kitchen downstairs, living area, bathroom, bedrooms, nice large deck to have get-togethers, barbecues, so on and so forth. Decent sized backyard, and one of the big things that it's mostly flat. So it's useful. Over here, you can see the backside. You got to walk out in the basement. Again, there was living quarters down here, a bedroom, a bath, a kitchen. So, you can use this, as a mother-in-law area, kid that doesn't want to move out, stuff like that. So it's a pretty decent setup. So here, this property right here is $500,000. So it's on the top of the price range in Gladstone, but I wanted you guys to take a look at something completely new. So we're actually going to take a look at 4. So let's get into that one here in a second. Okay guys, so here we are at the 4th house but it's going to be the last one for today. I know I said 3, but I saw this one. I figured I'd just throw it in there for you guys to take a look at. So this house right here, 4-bedroom, 5-bath, just over 5,700 square feet, listed for $789,500. As you can tell from some of these pictures, it's pretty large for most people. Most people aren't going to need anything like this. You get to this point, in my opinion, it's a want. Let's just kind of cruise some of these pictures over here. Again, here's the thing. It says Kansas City, but I don't know why Zillow has it, but it's definitely Gladstone, Missouri. So as you can see, all brick house, got nice roof lines, 3-car garage. Look at the size of this behemoth. Very nice. This is also, I believe it's a late 90s build. You can tell, I mean, you can look at this grand entrance, all that wood. Come inside and it's wood paneling from the ceilings, the walls. Those are really high-end features. You got an office over here with a full fireplace. Look at that staircase coming in, that master bedroom. A lot of woodwork. It really pops, really stands out. Look at the size of this bathroom. If you're not paying attention, you might have thought for a second there could have been the kitchen. There's so many cabinets here. But you can tell how aged it is. You see the lights, you see the carpet in the bathroom, and the steps leading up to the master spa almost. I mean, it's pretty large. Massive walk-in closet, more of the bathroom. There's the shower. You see the gold tone. I know it's coming back, these gold tones, but this isn't. That's from then. Look at the size of this kitchen, all the lights, all the cabinets, massive island. On the newer properties, you're not gonna, it's gonna be some type of hard stone granite, probably quartz on this, really nice quartz on a newer build. But I mean, they don't make properties like this anymore. It's very nice, very well put together. Another fireplace in your dining room. See, stainless steel package. And it just keeps going on. This listing is a big listing, so there's like over 100 pictures. We don't need to go through all of them. But here's another thing you don't see much anymore. This is a trash compactor. So obviously it's covered with the same wood doors, so it kind of hides into it. Laundry room. I mean, it's just an enormous amount of space. Here's the main living room, or the upstairs overlooks down into the main living room. Tons of wallpaper. That's another thing you look at. And it's not something for everybody, but this property right here really has it all. Look, this is on the upstairs. It's like the main sitting area, if you will, because over here you're overlooking down into the main living room. Then you've got more bedrooms, more baths. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. Just wanted to give you guys an idea on this one on the top end. Look at the downstairs. This is like the party room, the entertainment room. It's got a nice built-in bar, tons and tons of space. So I mean, look at that. This is a really nice setup for an entertainment area. Look at all these cabinets. I mean, this is a lot of thought and money went into this. So in a nutshell, this is what you're going to get in that price range. This is a lot of house. This is a 3-bedroom house, but there's some other garages around the back. They go into the basement. It's basically, and you can use it as another garage, but most people just use it as an access point. It's easy to get things in and out. Massive deck, and then there's living space underneath the deck. Just wanted you guys to take a look at it, show you something over here in this price range. And obviously there's tons of property and price ranges in neighborhoods in between. So we started at 215, we finished up at 789. So you kind of get an idea of what you're going to get for your money in Gladstone, Missouri. We get calls and emails from people like you every day looking to relocate to Kansas City, buy their first property, upgrade, downgrade, look for their forever home, or looking for a rental property. Whether you're looking to make a move in the next week, next month, or next year, we've got you covered. So give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, or set up a Zoom call. We're here to help you make a smooth move into Kansas City or purchase the property of your dreams. So as you already know, we're in Gladstone, Missouri. I'm pretty well versed with this area, having lived in Kansas City North. So there's a lot of information I can share with you guys over the last 38 years about living in Gladstone, Missouri. So don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help you in any capacity and anything you need. Thanks.